Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the mysterious entrance to Peaceful Waters Sanctuary in Wellington, Florida. It really is like the secret garden in that it's sort of a portal into this different realm of nature and wildlife in the middle of this park. As you can see, the entrance is surrounded by soccer fields, retention ponds, more soccer fields. So the entrance is pretty out of the way. Kind of difficult to find if it's your first time. But then it leads to this walking trail, this boardwalk, that's about 1,500 feet long, as the sign says, with all these other paths around it. So I'm going to do a walkthrough of this sanctuary and let you see the sights and hear the sounds. This is a pretty active birding area with some rare birds being seen here, or rarer birds being seen here recently, like a Virginia rail. You have a yellow-headed blackbirds. Often this boardwalk is jam-packed with birders out here with their cameras and other setups, but it looks like it's pretty empty. It is around noon on egret. You see how it kicks its feet, trying to stir up fish so then it can catch them. All sorts of ducks, glossy ibis. More hen splashing around. Approaching this first pavilion, you'll see one of the unique things about the sanctuary is that you have these trails that split off to the side. And these trails loop around these wetlands, zigzagging around. It continues on the other side over there. So you can make your way all through this area. And down ahead you can see the end of the boardwalk. On the right there's this little island. You can see a birdhouse on there. It's teeming with all sorts of warblers and woodpeckers and such. All right, down at the end of the boardwalk, I'm gonna take a left onto the dirt path and walk around this outermost pond. Don't get in the water, there's alligators. I'm gonna put the camera down as I pass other people so as not to disturb them. All right, we're making our way down this narrow strip of land between ponds on either side. You're looking over here, you can see a basilisk lizard being all sneaky. Little blue heron. All right, we're approaching the edge of this stretch, so you have to make a bunch of decisions. Left or right? Left or right? I'm gonna go left this time. There's a construction site across the road. You can take a nice little rest by this trash can bench if you want to. Well rested after a nice sit down at the trash can bench. We're going to cut down across the middle of the park on this strip of land that roughly bisects the park You can see more people are starting to show up and walk around. So I'm gonna keep the volume down. Oh, look at the beautiful flower. That is a crinum lily blooming. It looks pretty and it might be tempting, but you shouldn't eat it. If you do eat it, you may end up spending more time in the bathroom than you might prefer. Nice to look at though, but don't eat it. Oh, look again. This palm tree has an interesting bloom on it. This is a wild, naked juice mighty mango drink. As a reminder, if you see trash on the trail or any park, you should definitely take it and throw it away. Another basilisk lizard bobbing its head. All right. That's a danger noodle down there. I almost walked right up on it. You always gotta watch out when you're walking around. Up there's a Florida state bird, the northern mockingbird. Kind of a unique choice for a state bird, but I like it. There is a green heron, being a green heron. Super slow and sneaky as it stalks its prey. Very slow movements. Very deliberate. And he strikes. Another binary choice, left or right, left or right. Let's go right this time. In addition to all the big waterfowl and egrets and herons, there are plenty of teeny tiny little birds out here, like the blue-gray gnatcatcher. Teensy little thing. All right, now we're at the corner of the park, so the only option is to go right. There's the fence line, and this will take us back to the entrance. Unfortunately, this turtle seems to have met the end of its life. But soon enough, it will provide some food for the wildlife around here. Here's a limpkin. Maybe looking for some apple snails to eat. Pretty cool looking bird. Oh, almost found something. He is really not shy around humans. All right, you can hear the soccer fans cheering in the background. Some of them must have just scored. And that was Peaceful Water Sanctuary in Wellington, Florida. Final thoughts are that this is really a hidden gem, surrounded by soccer fields and polo fields and roads and such. That sort of entrance tucked into the corner of this park is definitely worth visiting. As you hopefully saw in the video, there's a rich range of birds and other wildlife out here. So if you're in Wellington, Florida, definitely check it out.